The Peaches of Immortality, to my family and my English teacher for dealing with me like they had a choice. Chapter 1. Remember the fairy tales you were told? Turns out they're true and make our lives exceptionally difficult and dangerous. No, I'm not talking about Cinderella or Snow White because sometimes there's no happy ending. My name is Liu Li Xie. I'm a 13-year-old girl and a Lijiang middle school dropout. Take a map and trace your finger to southwest China, and that's where you'll find Lijiang. Basically, all you need to know is that it's a traditional looking city with tourist destinations like Heilongtan and the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. You'd never guess who or what lives there. In 7th grade, I had a friend called Wei Liang. He's a wild child with gelled hair that stood up like the comb of a rooster. Usually he tries to look older and cooler than he actually is. Liang's the sort to wear black leather jackets. Lately, he's been hanging out with me because I'm the only one who can tolerate his presence. My homeroom teacher, Miss Doe, was a stout older woman who wore the same black jumpsuit every day and rarely smiled. She has this weird habit of assigning essays when she's extremely mad or happy. Don't lie to her. Line up, munchkins! Hurry up, Wei! Boomed Miss Doe. Liang scoffed and combed his fingers through his hair as he walked towards the front of the classroom. His ears were bubblegum pink. Behind the school, there was a blacktop lined with chain-link fences, like a jail. We used to play giant jump rope until Bai knocked out his 2 front teeth, didn't notice, and forget it. The benches near the fence looked far enough away from the basketball court that the chances of getting squashed were a little lower. You have the cheerleaders gossiping, the cool kids chatting, the theater geeks practicing, and me with my potato chips. You'd be surprised how many different flavors of Lay's China has. I should have gotten a healthier snack, like kale chips. Too late now. Liang danced his way over and plucked the bag out of my hands. Thank you. Can I have it back? He chucks a handful into his mouth. I'm just hoping you go on a diet. Sorry, I'm trying. I really was, right? I fidgeted with my hoodie sleeves. I still want it back. I wasn't exactly loaded with money. Aren't we friends? You're too sensitive. He flashed me a mischievous grin and dug his grubby little fingers deeper. I snatched my bag back, but there was only air left. Veins bulged from his deep crimson neck, and his eyes reminded me of a fish. I stepped backwards, holding my hands. Don't you see I'm trying to help you? He screamed at me, spraying spit in my face. Heads turned towards us. My lip quivered. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. He shot me murderously and stormed off. I sat alone that day. As we headed into the classroom, I made sure to step over the water on the floor. Water? Liu Li Xie, report to the principal's office immediately, bellowed Miss Zhao. What? I've only been there 2 times. 1 to give him a birthday card, and 2 when I fainted in the 4th grade. All of your classmates saw you coming out of the restrooms. Do you have nothing better to do? Do you not care about your future? Her glare pierced into me more than any knife could. She wasn't mad. She was disappointed. I didn't do it, ma'am. We do not teach liars here. Go, now. Liang stood up with his hands tucked into his jacket. I can go with her, just for moral support. We walked to the principal's office in silence. Awards lined the hall. I slumped. Warmth flooded onto me. Different whirring trinkets and inventions were littered on the principal's desk. I paused. Liang still wore the same smirk. You did it, didn't you? Silly girl. Are you feeling okay? Is it just me, or did he start to grow taller and thinner? His skin became pale, then sickly, then see through, until all was left were his bones. A long blade that could cut me into sushi materialized in his right hand. I'll be more than okay once you're gone. He looked like a decoration from the Halloween store. I screamed, but nothing came out. As he charged, I sprinted across the room. Think faster. I was taught how to solve global warming, not fight a skeleton. My eyes flashed across the room. There was a Tao on the wall, and I hoped it wasn't just for looks. I threw a metal globe, candles, pens, anything I could find, towards the skeleton. Crack! With a great heave, I jumped to get the Tao. My breathing was fast and ragged. I could hear the pounding of my heart through my ears. Sweat made the handle slippery. The skeleton struggled to get off the ground. I blindly swung, hoping the blade was on the sharp side. When I opened my eyes, there was only a pile of bones on the ground. I collapsed onto the floor. The principal had a lot of weapons in his room. I chose the Tao. Clenching his sword in my hand, I felt like I was an alien from another world, which wasn't far from the truth. Whoa, cliffhanger! That is one of 13 chapters I wrote as a 7th grader in my English class. And so let me know if you want to hear more. And I've also written Warrior Cats fan fiction when I was in middle school. So let me know in the comments. Thank you for listening.